Most people think Belize is just beaches and island life, but hidden behind the postcard views is a country where children were once warned never to swim on Good Friday for fear of turning into a mermaid, where one of the most valuable Maya treasures ever discovered was unearthed, and where a 9,000-year-old underwater world continues to thrive beneath the surface. And somehow almost nobody talks about it. I've visited more than 100 countries, and I thought I knew exactly what to expect from another Caribbean destination. A few hours later, I'd be snorkeling one of the world's greatest reefs, swimming alongside sharks, meeting stingrays believed to bring good luck, relaxing in a hammock suspended over crystal clear water, and enjoying some of the freshest seafood I've had anywhere in the Caribbean. By the end of the day, I was wondering how I had almost skipped Belize entirely. The day started with breakfast and a boat ride towards San Felipe. Nothing dramatic, just calm water, sunshine, and another Caribbean morning. At that point, I was still waiting to be impressed. Then we jumped into the water. Our first stop was snorkeling. Belize sits beside the second largest barrier reef in the world, and within minutes, I understood why people travel from across the globe to experience it. The water was so clear it felt like I was floating through air. Colorful fish drifted below us, while sunlight danced across the reef. The deeper we went, the quieter everything became. For a moment, the rest of the world disappeared. I've visited over 100 countries, but moments like this remind me that travel isn't about seeing more places. It's about being fully present in the one you're already in. For the first time that day, I wasn't thinking about the next country, the next flight, or the next thing on my schedule. I was just there, and honestly, that's becoming a lot rarer than it should be. Then the mood changed completely. A few minutes later, I was racing across crystal clear water on a jet ski. 1 minute, you're floating peacefully above a coral reef. The next, you're flying across the Caribbean with the wind in your face. Travel has a funny way of doing that. It reminds you how to play. Later, we stopped to feed fish by the lake. Simple, unexpected, and somehow one of those moments that sticks with you. Watching hundreds of fish gather around you felt like nature, showing up on cue. Then came the moment I thought would be the highlight of the day, the sharks. Now, before you imagine some dramatic movie scene, these sharks were completely comfortable around people. Still, there's something surreal about looking down and realizing one is swimming right beside you. Your brain knows everything is fine, your heart isn't completely convinced. I've been to over 100 countries. Moments like that still make me feel like a kid. And honestly, I thought that would be the story I'd remember most from Belize. But after all the excitement, Belize did something even more impressive. It slowed me down. We stopped for lunch. Fresh seafood, cold drinks, ocean views, the kind of meal where nobody talks much because everyone is too busy eating. The shrimp was fresh. The fish tasted like it had come out of the water that morning, and the ocean was only a few steps away. Simple food, done right. After lunch, I spent some time simply enjoying the beach. No schedule, no rush, no pressure to be anywhere else, just island life. Some people stretched out on the sand, others disappeared into hammocks beneath the palm trees. I did both, and that's when Belize started feeling different. Not exciting, relaxing. Then I found what might have been my favorite spot of the entire day. A hammock suspended over the water, cold drink in hand, gentle waves below. Not a bad office for the afternoon, and that's when another thought hit me. Somewhere along the way, many of us forgot how to relax. We booked vacations, then spent half the trip looking at our phones. Belize had a way of making me put mine down. A little later, I moved over to one of the swings hanging above the ocean, the kind you've probably seen all over social media. But what the photos don't capture is how it feels. The breeze, the sound of the water, the endless shades of blue stretching toward the horizon, the feeling that for a few moments absolutely nothing was urgent. Then the stingrays arrived, gliding effortlessly through the water. And suddenly everyone around me became a kid again, smiling, laughing, trying their luck getting close, trying to get the perfect picture. Many people believe stingrays symbolize good luck, protection, and positive change. Some locals even say that seeing one up close is a sign that good things are ahead. Whether you believe that or not, it's hard not to feel a little lucky when one glides right past you. As the afternoon faded into evening, the island transformed once again. Music filled the air, lights reflected across the water. Travelers and locals gathered to enjoy the night. The energy was completely different from the calm afternoon, but somehow just as enjoyable. Then came dinner. Fresh lobster, shrimp, fish caught locally and served just steps from the ocean. The kind of meal that reminds you why island life has such a devoted following. And after that, ice cream. Because every perfect day deserves a proper ending. What surprised me most about Belize wasn't the snorkeling. It wasn't the sharks, it wasn't the jet skis, it wasn't the seafood, it wasn't even the beach. It was how effortlessly all of it came together. Adventure when you wanted excitement, peace when you needed a break, and moments that reminded you to slow down and enjoy it where you are. I've spent years chasing countries, trying to see as much of the world as possible, but the older I get, the less I care about checking countries off a list, and the more I care about how a place makes me feel. Belize got that part right. I'm on a mission to visit every country in the world, but this day reminded me that travel isn't about collecting countries. It's about collecting moments you'll never forget. So now I'm curious, what's one destination that completely exceeded your expectations? Let me know in the comments. I might just add it to my journey to 195 countries.